It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Hey, all right, now what are you going to get for it? Hi, everybody. This is Woody P. Snow, God's gift to radio, here to chase, face, and embrace the truth, no matter where it leads. For I believe, and I think Janet will back me up on this, we believe that the pursuit of truth is growth.
And growth is the meaning of life.
It's the duty of life when you stop to think about it,
Right. I'm with you 100.
And if you're not growing,
you're withering.
You're doing one or the other. That's exactly right.
I was going to say showing. If you're not growing, you're showing.
No, that's you. Not all of us are showing. Some of us used to show. No.
Anyway, that's Janet. That's Janet Lane over there.
Hey.
And she's all dressed in white today. Am I going to a wedding or something? Or?
No, I was going to the gym after this.
I bet.
And these pants are the only ones in my size. You got some Lululemon leggings for Christmas.
You should see them. They make my
they
legs look like a chicken.
Wow.
And they make my feet look this big.
Because everybody heard about him wearing the same pants all year. Now they're sending him pants.
By the way, my wife bought me another pair of those.
Those are nice. The cargos are in.
She felt sorry for
I would not wear Lulu stretch pants, though, if I were you. I mean, you can.
I got them as a Christmas gift. I mean,
they're great for hot yoga.
And one of them says U.S. Army on it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you in those.
All right, couple of things we need to talk about. Now, once I got in trouble, you remember a store called Service Merchandise?
Oh, gosh, I loved Service Merchandise.
Well, I heard they were going to shut down. And I said so on the radio.
Oh, you're talking
then. They get angry.
They did?
Yeah, but didn't they shut down like 2 weeks later? I was ahead of the time, but they were going to sue me.
We're not shut
down. We're not shut down.
We do that a lot. We hear things before it happens, and then we'll say it, and then it does happen, but we get in trouble for it.
That's right.
That has happened a lot. But Service Merchandise.
So I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, I loved it when your stuff would be coming down the rollers.
Yeah, and you thought, is that mine coming?
Is that mine? I got my first curling iron like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got a couple of things.
Not a curling iron. You didn't.
No, I didn't need a curling iron. So I got to be real careful how I handle this Houlihan story.
Oh, that's already out.
Oh, it is?
Yes. I saw it on the news last night.
You saw it on Facebook?
No.
Yeah. On the news?
I saw it on the news.
Speaking of the news.
Houlihan, Kiss Bar and Grill, Ebbets Field.
Yes. And that Baster's place, the barbecue place.
What bar and grill?
Get Basted.
Ebbets Field is closed. Kiss Bar and Grill is closed.
Uh-huh. What bar and grill?
Kiss Bar and Grill.
Kiss, but they're having one last big hoorah.
That's it, we had it.
He was the
last. That's right.
He was the last.
That was New Year's Eve.
He shut it down.
Me
and 200 screaming girls.
Nice.
That's amazing. Okay, speaking of local news.
Yes.
How is it that Brandon Beck is on every single local news channel?
What do you mean?
Turn on Channel 3, there's Brandon Beck.
He works there.
Turn on Channel 27, there's Brandon Beck.
Aren't they
Turn
affiliated?
on Channel 33, there's Brandon Beck. I don't even get I don't get Channel 10, so I don't know. He's on all those channels.
K-Way3 is affiliated with one
NBC.
of them. I don't know.
But
doesn't he do a fine job?
Maybe he's the most accurate weatherman.
He's the most personable and fun and pure-hearted guy. You know that. Well, you probably know some things that I don't.
No.
But I remember
And on line 3, Brandon Beck. Hey, Brandon.
I remember he used to take off between his gigs at KY3 and come over to the radio station just to see you.
He came to see us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I found a good picture of the three of us.
Yes, I have that in the parking lot at the typewriter toss.
Yeah.
I have that picture also. He's
on
sweet.
a lot of channels.
Good. He's good.
Let's go to the phones and see what we can find out.
I miss the phones. I do.
How can we do that? Okay, another thing I'm
on your mind
concerned about. So Houlihan's North is staying open, right?
It's actually really nice down there. They've redone that whole area, that hotel.
Really?
It's really nice.
On the south side?
On the north side.
Oh,
yeah, they were doing a really good job down there, yeah.
I have some friends that love going there.
What happened to Houlihan's on Republic Road?
I don't know.
Just prices going too high?
I've only been there. The
story was mysterious because it said shutting down immediately or something.
Yes.
It wasn't like, hey, we're going to close.
And on the news, it showed some workers almost looking, stunned.
Bewildered.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about
very
Diggins.
Nice. Talk about what?
Diggins, Missouri.
Okay.
It's a town between Fordland and, why do I always want to say Quincy, and Seymour.
I'm not real familiar with it, but go ahead.
Well, you're going to be familiar with it. They're going to become a sanctuary city.
What?
So there'll be a lot of new people around.
Right your way, Woody.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Look up Diggins, Missouri, would you?
I knew they were going to Texas, and they're going... Where else?
Apparently, they want to come to Diggins.
Diggins, Missouri?
Diggins, village in Missouri. It's just a village.
It's a village? That's not where Heidi Fleiss is moving, is it?
What?
Heidi Fleiss has bought a bird sanctuary out by Laura Ingalls Wilder's place. Where's that?
Well, anyway, I'm just spreading that rumor.
We're talking about then?
Different story.
Now, I was thinking about, what does it say? Diggins is a village?
Yes.
And it's going to become a sanctuary village?
Named after Mr. Diggins, a railroad official.
Uh-huh.
You said railroad.
I did slur that one. Site was previously known as Cutthroat, Stella, and Livingston.
But now it's Diggins. Diggins, the sanctuary village.
Population, 299 people.
Now,
yeah.
You just wait. Wait for it.
Now,
is that a real story? I can't ever tell with you.
People have told me that all my life. I can't tell when you're serious or when you're fooling around.
You have a pokey face.
Okay, a what? A pokey face?
Pokey face.
I was thinking about the election. I think Donald Trump is going to be reelected.
I don't know. Let's wait till Epstein's list comes out. I don't think they're going to let it happen either.
Huh.
I think they're going to. Well, they are actively trying to not let it happen.
If he's on Epstein's list, no matter what he did,
I think he's all right for being. There's a lot of people on that list, and some of them flew with their families. Some of them flew for bad things.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to guess Woody Allen.
You mean the people that are coming into the...
Some didn't go to the island. The ones that went to the island, that's iffy. Some also, but he flew on his plane.
On his flight log.
Yeah, just be on the flight log. Yeah, some...
But would you... How do you think Bill Clinton feels being on that list 53 times?
Oh, yeah. Alan Dershowitz.
His wife's got to be...
I bet his wife's gone,
more than once.
He liked the girls.
He liked them young. That's what they keep quoting.
He was a musician.
Yes.
That's what musicians do.
Young.
He's probably just playing the saxophone.
Uh-huh.
All right, so now let's talk about RFK, Robert F. Kennedy.
He's on that list.
Yeah, he flew with his family, on his plane.
Wow.
And I'm thinking...
Is it a beautiful island?
Not to the island. He flew on the plane.
Okay.
That's private jet or whatever.
What would you...
Anybody whose dad slept with Marilyn Monroe...
Yeah, his uncle. Oh, and his dad. You're right. Yeah.
Has got to have something on the ball.
You think? Hey, I don't know if you've read much about Marilyn or seen many movies, but you're saying you had to be special to be with her. Not so much. I'm just saying. I mean, it was really a sad story. Yeah. People took advantage of her.
Oh, she's not here to defend herself, Jen, against your scurrilous allegations.
I am taking up for her. I said she was taken advantage of a lot. Yes. And it was very sad.
Well, that was Hollywood was different back then.
Yeah, I bet it's not a whole lot different.
Roseanne Barr had the same problem.
Roseanne Barr?
Didn't she?
Roseanne?
Yeah.
She got taken advantage of?
Well, sure she did.
By...
all the men hitting her to get
Wellbutrin, or what was it she said she took? It made her crazy. Not Wellbutrin. They call it Wellbutrin and Ambien. Hey, that will make you crazy, by the way.
Okay.
Dennis Franz got taken advantage of.
What do you people know
Dennis Franz.
What about Dennis? Don't you...
He got taken advantage of in Hollywood, too.
Yes.
I hope
people
not.
used him.
I hope not. He's a very sensitive guy.
And let me say, being a female in the radio industry, that's primarily male-dominated back then, you go to those big meetings. I mean, there was some harassment.
The first female disc jockey in Springfield.
You started her?
Her name is Denise Hay. She listens to our podcast.
Hey, Denise.
She was Jennifer Fox.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
Oh, I like the name.
Yeah. And she had a nice jingle and everything, but she was a receptionist. And then the edict came down from the FCC or whatever. You got to have women DJs.
Oh, they said you have to?
Yeah.
Did you want to, or were you?
She was very talented, very good. She went on from Springfield to Memphis, to Miami, to Oklahoma City.
Oh,
and did very well, and married a doctor, and then gave it up.
Who was better?
Huh? Who was? She was very good, but she didn't have a partner to, as a crutch. I mean, I hold you back. I know that. I've held you back, and.
You hold me back?
Yeah, kept you in this small market.
What do you hold me back
from? Going on, L.A. or New York
Branson.
City.
I could have
go to Branson if you wanted.
I could have gone to Diggins. I could have gone to Branson.
Diggins, boy, that's going to change, huh?
Yeah,
so what do you guys know about the 1996 calendar?
The 1996 calendar?
Yes.
Were we in it?
I'm sure we were at some point.
Oh, gosh.
So we must have been.
Studebaker's.
Huh?
Studebaker's calendar. I did that.
It's the exact same calendar for 2024. It will work for 2024, and so
really,
people are collecting them. They're vintage nuts, or they're looking. They're buying them.
Yeah.
And so, if you have a calendar for 1996, you can hang it up for this year, and the days will be the very same.
Really?
Ain't that weird?
Has it happened before? I'm sure it has.
It must have, but they're going for between $20 and $200. Now, it's going to happen again.
Who do I sell it to? I have a bunch.
I'll give you $20 for it.
For one?
How many? You got a bunch of 1996?
I have 11.
1996 calendars?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you throw them out?
Because I'm in it.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be allowed to hang those up in my house.
It was for Studebaker's. I'm in some cheesy
that's
90s
right. I remember that
outfit with
big hair. Were you wearing a grass skirt?
No.
Well, whenever this year comes around, we can use my baby mama's calendar again.
My wife was in one of those. On the motorcycle and everything.
Oh, JJ.
Anyway, it's going to happen again in 2052. So
I wonder if I'll be around.
2052, that's in almost 30 years.
That means you could save this year's calendar for 2052.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
All right, now.
Do you have a New Year's resolution that you could put on your 1996 calendar?
I now have a quick list, and then I'll turn the proceedings over to you, my lovely partner, Janet Lane.
Thank you, Woodrow.
But first, I have albums that are 50 years old. Now, do you want me to give you the album title and you tell me the artist?
Oh, man.
What would be best, Jay Stevens, number one DJ in...
the world?
The world?
Sure.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're not on... I'm glad you support Earth Radio. I hate that satellite radio.
Terrestrial Earth Radio.
Terrestrial radio, yeah.
No doubt.
So what should I give you, the artist or the name of the album?
Album, I say.
I think that'd probably be best.
Am I not even playing? You didn't even ask.
Yes, of course you are.
These are 50 years old, and I'm not a musician.
Janet's not even 50 yet.
50 years old. Didn't you come see me at a remote 50 years ago?
Yes, I did.
Try to get on my show?
Yes, I did. We're not getting into that story again. Man, you were mean.
Okay, Sheer Heart Attack.
What?
Sheer Heart Attack.
This is it. That's the name of the album?
Queen. Dark Horse. Oh, I know this one.
Oh.
George Harrison.
I'm not going to know.
Heart Like a Wheel. Linda Ronstadt.
Jay.
Not Fragile. I would never get this one. Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Oh.
Diamond Dogs. There we go. There we go.
Oh, man.
David Bowie?
Yes.
Oh, you're good.
Look at him go.
Can I call a friend?
Yeah.
Get Brandon back on the phone.
If we only had a phone.
I have one here, but I think the person I need to text is working.
You're going to call them.
Second helping.
Leonard Skinner.
Yes. Very good.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, here's this should be an easy one. On the Border.
I know it.
Jimmy Buffett.
ZZ Top.
Nope. Eagles.
The Eagles. That's right. The Eagles. That's right. The Eagles. Yeah.
Was it blue? Was the album cover? Was it blue? Primarily blue.
Was it blue?
I thought it was a desert and it had like Indian.
With a skull, horns in the front.
With a cow skull.
Cow skull.
Okay.
Burn. Deep Purple. It's only rock and roll.
That was the only one I knew.
I know that it's only rock and roll, but I like it.
Yes, I do. The Stones.
The Rolling Stones. Court and Spark.
Huh? Say it
One
again.
of the great female songwriters of all time.
Carly Simon.
Joni Mitchell.
Oh.
What was once vices are now habits. Too long of a title. That's the Doobie Brothers. Okay,
I don't
just
know.
a few more.
The only one I knew was the
Logic.
one.
I think I know this one.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan, yes. 461 Ocean Boulevard. I wouldn't get that one. You know it?
Yep.
Go.
Eric Clapton.
Yes.
I've been by that address, that house.
Well,
Whoa.
no wonder. That's kind of cheating.
I grew up there.
That he went there. Wait, well.
He
knew
went
it
there.
Nonetheless.
Planet Waves. Bob Dylan. And Crime of the Century. You know, Crime of the Century, that wasn't...
Can you give me a hint?
Their big album was Breakfast...
In America?
Yeah.
Supertramp.
America.
Supertramp.
Oh.
Remember the
Now
Logic song?
was
When I was young... Impossible...
I liked that song a lot.
You got
I liked
anything?
Supertramp.
I do too. They're
Yeah.
very good. And Toto, are they amazing or
I
what?
loved Toto. Are they still around?
Still around.
I don't know.
Really? Playing.
With a lot of the same members still. Yeah.
Wow.
They were on tour with Journey last year.
Who did I see coming to a casino that I wouldn't mind seeing? Extreme, maybe?
Downstream. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that wouldn't be bad. Okay. New Year's resolutions? Did you make any?
No, I didn't. Except to finish my album. You know
Itchy
what happened
Nipple
to me?
5?
I got to tell you what happened to me.
What happened to you?
I was working on the album. And I thought I had it all done. First of all, I got too many songs. How many songs can you have on an album?
Make it a double album. The Beatles did it.
I know they did, but that costs more in packaging, doesn't it?
I would only put like
The White Album was a double album, but I think
5
that's
or
their
6
only...
songs on one side. No?
5 or... Huh?
5 or 6 songs
No,
on one side.
like one CD. How many songs can you have on there?
14, I think.
Yeah, 14.
Ish. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I was thinking either 10 or 12.
I'd go low.
And just pick out the cream of the crop. But
Right,
how do I
right.
know?
Yeah,
My
yeah,
songs are all so good. But anyway, I was listening to the CD that I had in mind.
With the itching of the other
Getting
nipples?
ready to take it
or
to the
just you?
Cantrell brothers. Hi, you guys.
Who?
The Cantrells.
Oh, hey. No, is this? Are you talking about your Itchy Nipple 5 CD?
Yeah, they play on it quite a bit.
So were they there listening to this with you when you're doing this?
No, I was listening to it by myself, but it bored me. That was the problem with the whole album.
You got bored with your own
I got bored
music?
with it.
Well, then don't put 14 of them on there.
Yeah, you're right. That's words of wisdom.
Well, that was my thinking in the beginning. That's a lot of stuff. After 5,
Well,
I'm like, I've had enough of them.
Sit down and listen to the whole album like I always would do.
You did. I didn't. I'd buy like 4 or 5 songs and then move on.
Well, you bought the whole album just to get 1 or 2 songs.
No, I would buy the 45 just to get 1 song.
How old are you?
I know.
45.
I have a 40-year class reunion coming up.
Holy cow.
I know.
Wow.
And I've only gotten to 2.
Are you going to go?
I don't know.
Of course you are.
I am.
When is it?
I don't know. I just saw some things on Facebook. People are kind of
We
talking.
walk in there together.
We'll go in there.
Hey, we should see if
I'm
we can
married
spin
to a
records
rock
for
star.
him.
Oh, yeah,
Woody
DJ.
can be the DJ.
For the dance.
Woody will spin
I'm
records.
bringing the party. No, I went to my 5-year.
Hey, kids.
I went to my 5-year reunion, and that was fun. But, nobody really changes a lot in 5 years. There were some people
They're
that
changed now. They're old, fat, and bald. Why don't they give it up?
A lot of people are gone. That's what's really.
Boy, that makes me sad, too.
I'm
There's
done
so many people
thinking
I need
about
to talk
death.
to, but I can't because they're dead.
I know. I decided this year I'm not going to focus on that because
On what?
Just people getting sick and dying and
You're thinking of me, aren't you?
Last year, what?
You're thinking of me and my back.
No, but that concerns me
be a
deeply.
Surgical accident.
I just want you to be better, and I don't. And you know what I was thinking? My fear is that you're going to be walking your farm, and your legs are going to go numb, and you're going to fall down in the cold, and no one's going to know where you are.
That's why I try to remember to take my phone when I go walking.
Yeah.
You try to remember to take your phone.
Yeah, you need to take the phone.
Yeah. Because the dogs, they'll just play on me.
Yeah.
They'll just run around in circles. They go,
You don't have
good service out there where you are?
Have what?
Good phone service in Fort?
Phone service is fine. Okay. Right. Got AT&T. Thinking about switching to consumer cellular.
Well, whatever works, because that is concerning. Because you kind of take off by yourself and, not good. Okay, I also wanted to ask.
With me, they'll eventually go.
But you don't have a lassie, a lassie that will actually go get help. And
no,
in the well.
Yeah, right.
I think he wants us to follow him.
Let's go. Something's wrong with Woody.
I think he wants a treat.
Okay, what? Oh, this is a good question. I was talking about this at lunch. What makes a person instantly unattractive to you?
I check out fingernails and teeth myself.
Really?
Yeah.
And just like that can turn you off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
yeah. Teeth would be.
Huh?
But I'm thinking
I'm thinking about women now.
Oh. Oh.
Not Dennis Franz.
I assumed that, but...
Oh, okay.
Now that you're clarifying it, I'm a little concerned. I don't know.
Right, right.
Okay, what makes a man unattractive to you?
I also like, bosomy women. But
I've always known that. Yeah. And I know what you like. I know what you like.
I don't know what kind of little signal you just...
what was that signal? With a gang sign she threw
No.
Looked like a cue.
Okay, I can.
Is it
if
the
you
shape
give me a
that he likes? The shape, a certain shape?
Yes.
Woody.
No, but mostly I'm a person who goes for the person's mind.
Oh, okay.
I like a thinking woman.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's why I'm afraid my wife is losing her fastball.
Why do you keep saying that? I saw where she commented on some of the things you posted about your back on Facebook, and she said she's totally on the ball. Yeah, I don't know, because she made one comment about your dogs. You think she's lost her fastball?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You said on the podcast last week you thought your wife was losing her fastball because she mentioned something about... Well, the dogs don't have hands.
To keep his pants on.
Oh, yeah, keep his pants on.
He was like, let's go. And I go, hey, dog, keep your pants on, would you? Mm-hmm. I'm hurrying. Honey, he doesn't have pants. What? He doesn't have pants. Oh, well, thank you, Jackie.
Maybe she was worried about you. What do you think? You were losing your mind. Yeah. And you were losing your fastball. And
did you get mad at her? I can see you getting mad at her.
No.
What do you mean?
But I played a song for her yesterday.
One of the 14?
It's about a guitar player named Milo. And at the end, there's a piano part, and she goes, is that Milo playing the piano?
Maybe
no, he's a guitar player. Did you listen to the song?
Oh.
He had a lead.
How many songs had you played for her prior to that one, though?
Oh, she had just walked in when I started. When I started listening to it, and I don't know whether to put that on my jazz album or not because it's a rock song.
You should ask Jay for advice.
He won't listen.
I'll come down to Fort then, and we'll have a listening party.
Yes, tell him there's hot Amish women down there or something. Get him down there. You got to know how to entice him.
Yeah, you're right.
Easy. So, if you use the right tactics.
Well, too bad we didn't get any mail this week.
We did. We did. Got a couple of letters, actually.
Letters. Okay. We get letters.
By the way, while I'm straightening out this letter,
you
need to watch the new Dave Chappelle stand-up on Netflix.
Let me write something down, too.
Funny. I think he's brilliant. But
I need you to check out something, too.
He's a thinking comedian.
Would you look up something for me?
Yes. What we got?
Ventriloquist. Her first name is Nina.
Okay.
Nina Ventriloquist.
I don't know who this is, but we'll look her up.
There she is. Nina Conti.
Nina Conti. You must.
Look her up.
You know how every now and then, you're impressed with talented people. Mm-hmm. But every now and then, somebody comes along who's so amazing, who is so above it all. Mm-hmm. I think Nick Sibley is like that.
I think Dave Chappelle's like that.
Dave Chappelle may be like that also. Mm-hmm. But Nina Conti, she's a ventriloquist.
Okay.
But she's like...
That's not a craft that I typically love, but...
Right, but you will. She will blow you away. And some of the best ones are when she goes to a psychologist. The psychologist is worried that she and her little
monkey
are too...
You know when I got
like a mental sickness. Monkey.
I got thrown off the whole ventriloquist thing with the Oliver guy.
Todd Oliver. He's a wonderful guy and he's a friend of mine.
I'm okay. Oh.
And
I just think he should have maybe chosen a different path.
The thing was, he should have chosen a different voice for his dog.
Yeah, it's the same voice. He would say,
"Hey, how you doing today?" "I'm doing fine. How are you today?"
I know.
"Oh, we're good." "Well."
If you weren't looking at him, you wouldn't know what was going on.
But wait till you see this Nina Conti.
Okay.
You've got to...
I could have done what, just saying.
I know what you mean. But he did bring the audience members up and put, Nina Conti does that too.
So funny.
Okay, so, Lisa Rao told me what he got paid for being on the Showboat Branson Bell.
Yeah?
You wouldn't believe it. I forgot, but it was like, holy cow, you kidding me?
For standing up there with something on his arm doing the same voice back and forth?
You don't appreciate ventriloquism at all, apparently.
I do, but I think there should be a difference between the puppet's voice and the guy's voice.
They re-upped him year after year. And he had like a mansion down in, what is that, halfway to Springfield? I forgot, but there's nothing but mansions. Saddlebrook, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, read your letter.
All right, here we go. Dear Woody and Janet, I don't know if you guys do hypothetical relationship questions. If not, just answer me in private. Here we go.
How do we... Okay.
Email.
Doing it out there on the air.
Okay.
What do each of you consider to be infidelity in a relationship? I think social media has changed everything, at least in how I think about it. I guess maybe a better question would be, what would you tolerate and what would you not? That's a deep question.
It is, and there are theological answers, there are philosophical answers.
Oh my!
There are
deeper.
If you want the cleanest truth, is would you tell your mother about what you're doing? If there's infidelity involved, there's another person involved, right? How involved is that other person, and where is your heart, and where is your concern for your family? But if you're like, let's say Bill Clinton, and you can't help yourself,
or Jay Stevens,
and you just, I admit I'm attracted to good-looking women.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But would you act on it? Would you act on it?
Would you act on it?
Yeah.
Well, that's.
I think everybody has thoughts, but
Well, where would you draw the line? Well, biblically speaking, it's in your heart.
There are some women who
think... If you're lusting after somebody in your heart, I think it's biblical that it's the same as committing adultery. If you,
I talked to a girl who thinks liking, the thumbs up liking on Facebook of another sex, she thinks he's cheating.
No, liking is not cheating.
That's a little overly jealous, I feel.
That's insecurity. Insecurity, because that just may very well be an idea that he likes or a joke that he thought was good.
Or just
I thought she said selfies.
Spreading positivity.
What? Selfie?
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, if she puts a selfie on and
he hits like.
Now, if he hits heart.
Ooh, yeah, that does change things.
But you guys are talking Facebook's not reality.
Yeah, that is true. That is
true.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's my take. What do you think?
I agree. What are they thinking in their heart? But how do you know that? That's the thing. How do you know what's in?
Well, it will manifest itself in some manner in the relationship.
On a blue dress?
No.
I don't know. Well, I mean...
I got it.
Boy, I got it. The people I have to deal with here.
No, I'm saying...
You got another letter?
Yeah, this is a really short one. Dear Woody and Janet, do you find it difficult to hang out with people that have never had children?
No, I don't think so.
I do, kind of. I do.
Well, there are things they don't understand.
Yes, and never could understand. You know what I mean? There's certain things that they.
I think as
if
you
you've
grow
never
older
had a child
and
that
mature,
you would not know.
You start hanging out with more people who are like you. Now there are people like our dear friend Linda, who, as far as I know, never got married.
Right.
And will never have a child, but is very, very good with children.
Yes.
And I get along fine with her and would definitely hang out with her.
She's kind of been my daughter's family for sure since she was born. She's her godmother.
Well, she's done.
Yeah.
Done.
But I'm saying, sometimes in a conversation, if your friend has not had children, it's kind of hard to explain.
It changes your world, and when your world changes, your playground changes.
Oh, that's good.
That was deep.
That was good. When your world changes, your playground changes. That is write that down.
Okay, are we up on time already?
We're good.
We're good.
Okay,
that's good. Brought to you by Cecil and Judy.
There we go again.
Our good friends, what?
Tom and Pam.
That's right. That's what I said.
Yeah. What'd you say? I didn't even know what he said. Cecil. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Gaslighting going on at the end of the episodes.
Tom and Pam at
The
Kaleidoscope.
only Cecil I knew was in 4th grade, and he used to pick his nose all the time.
Classic Cecil.
Put his boogers underneath his desk.
Save them for later.
I wonder if that desk is still in use.
Jeez. I wouldn't sit behind him.
Did you know they're starting to teach critical race theory in the 3rd grade?
Really?
They say that people as young as 3 years old can get racist. I just think that's so stupid. And what is this? Have you heard of DEI?
You know what? You need to see.
DEI is everywhere, and I don't even know what it is.
DEI?
It's all over the political spectrum.
The diversity, equality, and inclusiveness.
Diversity.
Oh.
Something like that.
You know what you need to see? You need to see the new Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, he probably goes off.
He goes off on this.
Whatever website you've been getting your news from, though, with Diggins and all this, I think you need to change channels once in a while.
I don't think that people are going to Diggins. I could be wrong.
It's going to be, what is it?
A sanctuary village.
Some of them might be good musicians for your band.
Oh. Yeah? No? What's that? Nina Conti.
Ventriloquist.
Right, Nina Conti.
You could
more talented than you could ever imagine.
Does her monkey sound different than Nina? Otherwise, I'm not watching it.
Her monkey is sometimes cruel to her, and and very foul mouth when he's talking to other people.
Nice. Does her monkey hit her?
No, but the monkey will say he would if he could.
Yeah, so they don't get along.
Well, they do.
This
sometimes.
Could be a psychological issue.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Watch.
Is he on her back?
Watch. No, he's at the end of her.
You know what I'm saying?
Promise me you'll watch a.
I will.
A Nina Conte
I love that kind of stuff.
video. I know you got to go.
I love comedy. Yeah,
I'm not going to promise.
What?
Nothing.
We're out of here. Thank you very much, everybody. Please visit Kaleidoscope. It's a great store. I mean, I've never seen a store anything like it. It's so eclectic.
True.
It's amazing. You would have to go to, like, I don't know where. There's no. I've never,
New Orleans.
Jan and I traveled all over the country.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, but that's mostly like voodoo stuff down there.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Anyway, they're at the corner of
Fremont and Sunshine.
Yep, and it's a great store, especially if you're gift shopping, or if you want to, I don't know, get something kinky or groovy for yourself.
Weekend.
I bought my wife 2 gifts there.
Oh.
And she loves them.
Whoa.
One of them is a sweatshirt with Missouri birds all over it.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
She bought that there?
No, I did.
Oh.
I gave it
you
to her
could wear
Christmas.
that with your Lulu U.S. Army stretch pants.
I'm a little larger than she.
Not anymore. You're really thin, actually. I was going to ask you about that. I was a little concerned.
Go low. No, not really. Okay, we're out of here.
All right. And what do you say?
See ya.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.